Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to add a virtual hard drive to a virtual machine in VirtualBox. So in this case, we want to extend the flexibility of individual setups by adding a hard disk into the existing virtual machine. I want to do that for different reasons. For instance, adding more data or getting better performance or even increase reliability by setting up a RAID. So let's say that you have created a Windows Server 2016 virtual machines and you have a single VDI, which is a virtual disk image, running on this VM. The current status of virtual hard drives can be seen on the settings of the VM. So you click on the VM, then settings, storage, and you can see the existing VDI, which is the one where Windows Server 2016 is installed at the moment. In this specific video, I will show you how to add a hard drive to a VM that is shut down. There is a way to add a virtual hard disk when the VM is running, but it will be demonstrated in another video. As you can see, you cannot actually add any hard drive or any devices to the running VM. So we will have to shut down the VM and then proceed with the install of a new hard drive. So we will close this window, go to our server, and just double check that the only existing hard drive is a local disk C, which is the hard drive with Windows Server installed on it. So I will shut down the VM and proceed with the creation of the new hard drive. The quick way to create a new hard drive is to select your server or your virtual machine, then click on Settings, Storage, and within the controller, click on the plus sign and hard disk. So this window will tell you what hard drive you have already attached to virtual machines, those ones, and the one not attached. In this case, we want to create a brand new hard drive. So you will click on the create icon and you will be presented with another window, and you will have to choose which type of hard drive you would like to create. So the first choice is the VDI, VirtualBox Disk Image. The VDI is a native format for the VirtualBox. Other virtualization software generally don't support VDI, but you can always convert the VDI to another format. The second choice is VHD, which is a virtual hard disk. Virtual hard disk is a native format for Microsoft Virtual PC. And finally, you have the VMDK, Virtual Machine Disk. It's initially developed by VMware, for VMware, but VirtualBox is compatible with this type of disk. This might be the best choice for you if you would like compatibility with other virtual machine softwares. Then we will choose the storage we want, either a dynamically allocated space or a fixed size. In this case, I will just use a dynamically allocated and click next. And then you would like to choose the location and the size of the disk. So in this case, I'm going to call it second drive.vhd and choose a size of 20 gig. And then click on create. A newly created hard drive will show up in the not attached area of the disk selector. I just need to click on it and choose it, and it will attach it to our VM. As you can see, we now have the second drive attached to our VM. So we can click OK, and we can run the virtual machine again. So VM has restarted. You will need to initialize the hard drive first, otherwise it won't show up in your devices and drives. So to initialize the disk, you need to go to Administrative Tools and open Computer Management, and then in the storage area, Disk Management. As you open disk management, a pop-up with Initialize disk will appear, and it will tell you to initialize the disk. So in this case, our disk is less than 2 terabyte. So I will just use the MBR, and the disk has been initialized. Next, you can create a new volume. Just right-click on it, new simple volume. Next, we'll use the full size of the disk. You can assign a letter of your choice. In this case, I just leave it as it is, D, and I just format with the file system NTFS, default allocation unit size, and I just leave the default name. You can review and finish. Disk is formatted. If you go back to the device and drives, you can see the new volume. It's ready to use. So I hope you enjoy the video. In the next video, I will show you how to add a virtual disk to a running VM. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more educational videos. Thanks.